Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to give you 10 things that you can do this very week to help you keep your home clutter-free. In my experience, there's 5 culprits that usually are the ones to blame when you're trying to keep your home organized. We have to first identify the spaces that cause you to create clutter. In my experience, there are 5 major things that can be blamed for that. We could talk about your mail. We can talk about your kitchen, the living space, bathrooms, and of course, your laundry. Once you have identified the areas in your home that are the ones to blame for having a constant clutter, then it's just easier for you to deal with what the root of the problem is. It's not just a matter of picking up a mess here and there, but it's about creating systems that are going to keep the clutter away from these spaces. Okay, one of the first things you have to do is have a plan. And for this week, what I need you to do is to pick 2 items, only 2 items that you'll do every day this week and stick to that. So the first thing you're gonna do, you're going to identify the spaces that contribute to the clutter in your house. And then you're going to have a plan and choose 2 items per area, per day, that you're going to tackle every single day this week to help you. The other thing that you're going to do, you must include your family members to help you. Especially when you have little ones at home, you have to give them a task. And the younger they are, the easier it's going to be for them to learn. Every item in whatever space you're in needs to have a place. Flowers are being stored. If it's in the kitchen, everybody needs to know where the cups are going or where the plates are going. And of course, you have to be consistent, because it doesn't matter when you create any systems in any space at home, if you're not consistent, the clutter is just going to come back. Perhaps 2 items per space per day might not work for you, but these are just some ideas to help you. Let's say maybe 1 item just works for you. Maybe if you live alone, it might just be a little different, but these are just ideas to help you diminish or just terminate the clutter at home. Let's say we want to talk about your mail. I've seen some homes, I walk in and my eyes in the kitchen, there's always like this pile of mail that either hasn't been opened or it's just opened halfway. There's a lot of paper clutter just accumulated in this space. So to avoid that, you have to figure out what the main problem is. Is it that you need to go and open your mail every day? Is it you have to go through the mail and shred whatever the base of your problem is? That's what you need to tackle. Well, for me, my main issue was that I just didn't have the time to open up all my mail. And until I realized that that was my main problem and fixed it, then it got better. So I knew that every single day I had to check the mail and I had to go through my mail, because it was always easier for me to go through 1, 2, or maybe at most 3 pieces of mail per day than to just pile them up and 1 day a week on Friday have 20 pieces of mail to go through. So it's always easier to go through your mail first. You keep whatever mail you need and then you discard what you don't need. That's idea number 1. I know it used to be a problem for me. I recognized what the problem was and I fixed the base of my problem. Another idea, once you've gone through your mail, get rid of things that you don't need. Shred it right away. My recommendation is to have a shredder right next to where you see your mail. If you put your mail on top of the table, have your shredder right next to that table. Whatever your system is, have a shredder, because remember, some of these mailings have a lot of personal information that you don't need to have out in the open for the world to see. So shred your mail. If you want to tackle the mailing problem, identify what the root of your problem is, fix that, go through your mail, In my case, it was going through my mail every day. I started checking my mail every day, and I shredded right away so that my paper clutter was not as big at the end of the week. Next space, let's talk about your laundry. After a hard work day, or I'm speaking from my own experience. I was getting home so late and I was just so tired. The only thing I wanted to do was take off my clothes, take a shower, and go to bed. That's how tired I would be. So sometimes I would be that person. I would just take off my clothes, put them in a corner near the door, and pile up clothing. I used to do that. What I did to correct that little problem, I placed my laundry basket in the bathroom. So whenever I come home, I take off my clothes and I put it in the laundry basket right away. So that, and it was the corner that I used to just like dump my clothes. So that worked great for me. I have a particular way that I do my laundry. So I know that, let's say my day is Friday, every Friday right after I come from work, I get my laundry done. If you have a big family, you don't want all that laundry to pile up. Maybe you have to do one load per day. Just go to the rooms. Again, you want your family members to help you. If you have a big family, you're not the only one at home. So you have to use your resources. Use the little ones. You could teach them. I know I taught my son at a very early age to separate the whites from the darks, and he did this. He knew that the whites were in one pile and the darks were in another pile. Little ones can help as well. Trust. Now, I know putting the laundry is not the funnest part of it all. I hate it. But I also know if I don't put my laundry right away, there could be a big pile of laundry just accumulating on a sofa, on my bed, anywhere where I put my laundry after I get. One thing you can do is just put a timer. Let's say you want to have 10 minutes right after you do your laundry and start folding or separating, putting things away for 10 minutes. And once that timer goes off, you'll be surprised how many things you've already folded and put away. Now let's go to the kitchen. Not our favorite. All right, 2 things that you can do to keep your kitchen clutter-free. If everyone gets up and cleans their plate, it is always easier to just like clean a couple of plates than to have a big pile of dishes to do at the end of your day. So having everyone clean their plates right after they use them can reduce that clutter in your kitchen, especially at night. One thing that you can do this week to have less clutter in your kitchen is to wipe your counters at night. In order for you to wipe your counters at night, you must put things away, correct? Now, the living room or whatever living space you use at home can be another space that could collect clutter very quickly. 2 things that you can do this week to reduce that clutter is have everyone in on it. If you have every person get up and pick something, let's say you're going to the kitchen and there are plates laying around, pick those plates and take it to the kitchen. If you're going to your bedroom and there's an item that is in the living space that belongs in the bedroom, take that item, take it to the bedroom. If everyone does this at least once a week, be surprised how clean your living room stays. Another thing that can help you, again, you're going to need the help of everyone. If you use it, you put it back. Let's say I'm sitting there and I have the remote control. We have a little container. All the controls are in one container. So if I was the last person that used that remote, I am the one responsible to put it back in that container. Let's say you have blankets to get cozy while you're watching a movie. Take that blanket and put it away. Whomever is the person that used the item last is the one responsible to put it away. All right, and the last space that we're going to talk about is the bathroom. 2 things to do this week so that you can keep your bathroom clean. Number 1 thing that we always do at home is just wipe the counters clean. You need to be able to wipe your counters clean. If you're not able to do that, that's a problem. Again, you have to recognize what the main problem is and then you tackle that. It's always easier to pick a few items than to have a amount of items to clean up and figure out where they go. Trust me. Another thing that you can do this week is just to decide not to leave your bathroom floors wet. That is one of the things that I don't like. I don't like it when someone comes out of the shower and then you see a trail of water from the shower all the way to where the sink is and all over the bathroom. That gets to me. That's one thing you can do. Just decide not to leave the floors wet. And if everyone is in on it, it's way easier for everyone to help you keep that space clean. I hope that these 10 things to do this week can help you and your family keep your home clutter-free. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments down below. If you have any tips, please share with me and whomever else watches this video in the comments section down below. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.